Arigatou gozaimashita, minna, Goshojin-sama, and everyone in between. Thank you all so much for joining. Let's see, let's make this a wee bit smaller. Thank you all so very much for joining. Today we have, welcome to the Hayami estate. Now let me just bring everything up. Okay, can you hear me? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, welcome to the Hayami estate, Ty. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
I'm here too.
Yes,
And I'm tired and sick. I'm sick, by the way, so if I cough a lot, it's because I have a cold.
and yet he decided to co-host with me today, even though I told him to go sleep.
What, am I gonna let Still Spirit do it? It's freaking 4 a.m. for him.
I could have done it by myself, honey. Well, anyway.
She says that, but she doesn't mean it. The most difficult thing for Felicity Hayami is to accept help.
Yeah.
True though, Stream Mom just can't be anything other than Stream Mom at all times. And that's why we love you.
I mean, I do my best, and like, even though I have my my days, it seems everyone still doesn't mind when I'm not streaming, which is a surprise to me. All right.
Anyways, as pushing aside,
let's move on. So, why don't you introduce yourself, Ty?
Yes. Well, I go by Ty or Ty. I recently started my, I guess, PNG VTubing dream path. Not a career, but a path.
hobby?
Yeah, hobby. Yeah, thank you. Not that long ago, actually. I mostly just stream an MMORPG called Black Desert. So I do a lot of content on that game, mostly just grinding, PvPing, just having a good time. Let's see. I mean, other than that, when I'm not streaming, I like just chill with friends. I'm very into fitness and nutrition, so I'm always on that. Exercising and all that.
And the glorious Hosa gains.
Oh wow! So I might actually be able to like spar with you because I do self-defense as my weight loss hobby. Yeah, Grim here doesn't want to do it with me, which makes me very sad.
I just find that kind of stuff to be morbid, alright?
I used to be in martial arts back in the day, back when I was younger.
Oh, what school?
Yeah. I used to do taekwondo.
Ah, I do Arakan.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, I've been wanting to get back into it, but not taekwondo. But not too sure if I want to get back into it. It's kind of 50-50. It's like I want to, but then I'm like, not really. It's kind of indecisive.
Okay.
Just because it's I was just trying to think of how to say it, but
people can sue you. People can sue you if you're actually trained in self-defense and they didn't know that you were trained in it.
Yeah, you would have to have a. You would have to have a. Well, you would have to have a really good reason to use your skills in self-defense. You would need to have a lot of proof, especially if you accidentally injured said person. but so the reason why I'm like indecisive is just that I don't know what I want to do. There's a lot of things I want to do, but picking one is really hard because I want to learn everything, you know, and then finding an instructor who's passionate about what they do, right? Because you'll have instructors who teach it just to teach it, right? And then you'll have instructors who are very passionate about what they do, and those instructors are very hard to come by, right? So it's a lot of research that I have to do that I'm kind of lazy to do. So
yeah, I'm lucky that I found my school through just well, my government funding. My government pays for my lessons, so I don't have to lift a finger.
okay, that's nice.
Thank you, NDIS. For any of you Australians out there, you know what the NDIS is. Alfred, don't sit in front of my monitor! You little shit! Sorry.
I don't get why you like those things.
Because you earn their respect instead of just it being given to you.
Okay, it clearly doesn't sound like Alfred respects you.
He just knows that that's how it gets my attention. So, Ty, what made you decide to become a VTuber?
Honestly, just by watching other VTubers. Honestly,
Who was your discovery? How did you find the rabbit hole?
I started other friends that I hang out with. They were like all into that, and they would post clips in the Discord, and I would check them out just because I was curious and they were laughing.
Can't recall any particular.
I mean, can I name drop? I don't know if I'm allowed to like name drop other VTubers.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Oh, okay. She's a very popular one. Mori, Callie or Callie.
P. Mori.
Yes.
I came into VTubing not knowing anyone but Kizuna I.
No, go ahead.
Calliope is the first apprentice of the Grim Reaper, as well as a really good rapper. We mentioned her to you before.
Huh.
And she may or may not be kind of a boomer. That's neither here nor there. But she's Hololive. She's first generation Holo EN.
Huh. Yeah, everyone wants me to join a VTuber agency, and I'm just like, I'm not in for that whole corporate shit. But we won't go into that. What made you decide on your current avatar?
I'm a huge animal lover, especially when it comes to dogs, and wolves. So I decided to go with like a humanoid wolf look for my look.
I have respect for a fellow dog lover.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I mean, I was like, I see all of these, other VTubers are like really cool models and stuff like that. And I was like, I was very indecisive as to what I wanted, but I was like, something that I enjoy, something that I like, of course. So I ended up just going with like a wolf.
What's that saying about your third face being the truest reflection of who you are?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Never heard of that one.
It's essentially a Japanese ideology. The Honmei, Tenmei, and then I can't remember the third one. Oh wait, no, so Honmei is the third one. So your Honmei is your true face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's basically the first one is the face you show the public, so your job interview face.
Mm-hmm.
The second is the one you share with your closest friends, and the third one is the truest reflection of who you are.
Ah, okay. I mean, to be honest, I don't think I'm a different. I'm a different person when it comes to like other people. Um, I'm always very polite, very professional. Even with friends, it's very calm, or at least I'm very calm. No raging, no yelling. Um,
That's true, but obviously there are things that whether it be just to keep them from worrying, there has to be something that you keep from like friends and family, right?
I'm very to myself type of person.
What
It's very
the
hard for me.
hell?
What happened?
Oh, just someone in chat. What the hell?
What the hell is that shit post?
Okay, can a mod please get rid of that? What the hell?
Is this supposed to be a philosophy question? I'm only skimming it. Anyways,
Ugh.
but yeah, I brought that up because you said that you wanted something to represent you, and that just made me think of that phrase.
Oh, did I say represent? I meant something that I like. You know, which is animal lover, love dogs, love wolves. So I was like, let's go with the humanoid wolf, werewolf type of look. So
Are you a
ended up-
furry?
no.
Okay. Just in case you're wondering, Felicity here is. In case you're wondering if I'm putting you on the spot for anything.
No. I have
Like-
nothing. I have nothing against that. If you're into that, hey, by all means, you know, you're into what you're into.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Just
I don't. No. Sorry. Go ahead.
the people that I was with before I became a VTuber,
Mhm.
one of them was my horrible ex-fiance, and let's just say he wanted a cleansing of furries just like the Holocaust.
Bruh. Okay. Okay.
I did not know that. And as much as I want to say based, I know it would just be ironic.
Yeah, like I mean, if you're into that, I mean, I'm not gonna judge you. You know, that's what you're into, right?
Hey, furries make good porn.
That is true.
It's like
Oh,
furries are very dedicated to their craft. You can't say anything bad about that.
Oh, and if my ex is watching this, I'm not mentioning your name, so if you dox me, I have all right to fucking sue you.
I mean, yeah. In
Anyways,
reality,
so how long have you been doing this?
streaming.
Yeah.
I want to say. Oh man, I want to say about 6 months. I think. Maybe. Wait, hold on. Let me check my broadcast history because it feels like I've been doing this forever, but in reality, I haven't. I want to say about. Let's just go with 4 months. Let's just say 4 months. I've been doing this for about like 3-4 months. Yeah, I started. My first video was 2 months ago. So, yeah, 2 months ago then.
Huh.
Feels like I've been doing this forever, but yeah, started 2 months ago. Yeah, I decided to start streaming because I have other friends in the game that I play that stream, and I love meeting new people and helping people out. And I saw how his community was, right, full of positivity,
Well,
spreading love and
at least it feels like that at first.
huh.
At least it feels like that at first. Trust me, there is a lot of drama under the surface.
I mean, I guess it depends with the community, but honestly, with this community, there's no drama, and if there is drama, then they're very quick to
Deal with it.
yeah. There's no like we share like him and I the friend that streams got me into streaming, and we just help each other out. So we share communities, and you know, honestly, it's a it's a community full of love, support, and just positivity. And honestly, there hasn't been drama at all. You know, I guess it all depends on the streamer and
Hmm.
how they act when it comes to gaming, which
Yeah,
attract the
because there
viewer.
are definitely a lot of bad actors.
Oh, recently I was alerted to someone that really needs to get their shit together.
Hmm.
Let's just say this person has, oh boy, they falsely accuse people of harming children because they don't like them. Oh, hello, Astaroth. Thank you very much for the first time chat. Arigatou gozaimasu,
Hmm.
go Shujin-sama. And they've also doxed 8 people.
Oh wow.
And then there's the people that you've unfortunately had to deal with in your own server.
Oh, yes.
Hmm.
I think, yeah, this one time it was actually one of the ways that Grim and I got closer. But where it's like this guy came in and basically had me afraid for my life, and it took everyone an hour to calm me down afterwards.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that. That was so long ago. It feels like.
I mean, wasn't there an incident? I don't even know the streamer's name, but wasn't there a streamer who popped up in the news, like streaming news, where he had a whole thing with one of his viewers about like a personal issue, and he would like flipped out on her and stuff like that. Did you guys?
That's a lot of people.
It was recent, where one of his
Oh,
I think it
hello,
was like
Peach
his.
Llama. Thank you very much for the raid. Can we get a shout out for Peach Llama? Arigatou gozaimashita. What did you stream? Did you have fun?
Was this like a low tier god situation?
Oh
Um,
god, LTG.
I mean, according to people, he's been streaming for a while, can't break more than 100 viewers, and one of his regular viewers,
Can't
I
break.
think it
Okay,
was.
hold on. Can't break more than 100 viewers. You say that as if that's not some huge fucking accomplishment. I can barely break 5.
According to people, I'm not saying that that's what people were saying. Like people were saying he couldn't even break 100, and he's been on the platform for years and years. Um, this is just what I'm saying is what I was like watching. I was watching videos and about the situation, and
Hmm.
the streamer flipped out on one of his viewers slash I think she was a moderator for his stream, and she was saying that there was like a family issue, you know, and he just completely, you know, uh, excuse my English, but flipped the shit.
Go
And
ahead. It's fine for you to swear here at my estate. I don't give a
okay,
shit.
okay. See, that was the thing when I said earlier that I'm very polite and stuff like that. So
I'm a fucking
uh,
Aussie, so go on ahead, you bloody cunt.
okay, okay. But yeah, he flipped the shit on her and caused a whole scene, and everybody in the community, like streaming community, was with the viewer, supported her and stuff like that, and everybody just was telling, they were reacting to the streamer, and they were disappointed in the fact that the way he handled the situation, when in reality he asked her how she was and how she was doing and what she was been up to and stuff.
That one! That
Yeah.
streamer, yes! We found the body!
Yeah, I didn't want to say much because, but yeah.
Yeah, we found the body. That's the name of the streamer.
Is it?
That's a very interesting name for a streamer.
Yeah. He's like now trying to get people who talk about him taken down.
Yeah, this sounds like a rise and fall situation. The moment you start falling to Strizen effect,
And like he tried to explain himself, saying that this person was always a Doom poster, but it's like, dude,
yeah.
this person just lost a parent. Don't go kicking them when they're down.
And then he didn't.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked.
Yeah, he didn't. He came out of public and made a quote unquote apology video, but he didn't even apologize. He kind of just said, "Yeah, her fault," and then that was it. He didn't fully, genuinely apologize.
How few people understand how to properly fucking apologize.
Yeah, and I bring that up because that's what you were saying earlier. About how, some people put it on like on an act, right, or another phase, and I'm completely different, and I bring that up because I feel like that was one of those cases where you think the streamer is cool and stuff like that, but in that moment you realize what their true colors were.
Yeah, I mean, I try to be as close to my real persona as possible. Like, I wear the same clothes as my model. I also have no skin. Yeah.
How's that working out for you?
I'm immune to racism.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, I tell everyone that my model has my face, so that's the closest thing to myself that I have. Well, aside from
and yet you say you're hideous.
Because
No, you're not.
俺も綺麗じゃない。
Gesundheit.
バカ野郎。
I need to study Japanese again. I was using a little app on my phone. Yeah. And I know Spanish, so a lot of it was very easy for me because a lot of the vowels are similar to Spanish. So
I've learned that there's like tiers of difficulty when it comes to learning a new language relative to your own. And Japanese is definitely among the higher for a Latin-derived language.
Oh, I mean, I was having a blast learning it, or at least, obviously not writing it because that's a whole different thing when it comes to writing. But speaking it and learning the terminology and stuff like that was very easy for me. I didn't get to the part where you can hold a conversation. I kind of like stopped because I got lazy when I got to that part. But a lot of terminology I learned and I picked up on. But it's been years since I studied Japanese. I remember some terminology, but not a lot.
By the way, how much of a weeb are you? If you're in the VTuber community, you have to be to some extent a weeb.
I used to watch a lot of anime back in the day, but lately I've been very, very busy, which it sucks.
What would you say favorite anime?
Oh man, I'm probably gonna get a bunch of not hate, but I'm probably gonna get teased a lot for this. But it's just a special place in my heart, and I actually use it for motivation in real life in the gym, But the Dragon Ball franchise, right? Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super.
You scream a lot when you're like doing deadlifts and pretend that your hair is going.
Imagine. No, I get kicked out of that gym so quick. No, that was my motivation to get into martial arts back in the day. Getting in shape.
Be like Goku.
Huh?
Just be like Goku.
Right.
Just throw spirit bombs.
Just go Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
I mean, when you said it was something that would get you teased, I thought it was gonna be something way worse. It's like, okay, it's kind of normie and kind of millennial, but okay.
My favorite.
It's respectable.
My favorite anime is Fruits Basket.
Oh yes, I've seen the more modern
Yeah.
Fruits Basket.
Oh,
I
really?
liked it.
Interesting.
I could tell you, Fruits Basket is the only anime whose manga has had me crying every single time I watched the freaking climax to the entire series.
Yeah, it's
And again,
people
it's
look.
also surprisingly easy to get you to cry. Like, remember the last time I was co-host?
I didn't cry.
Oh, yes, you did.
I didn't cry.
You were silent for a full minute.
I was speechless, but I didn't cry. He got me flowers.
caught caught in 4K, as they say, right? Flowers. That's very romantic.
Yeah, and because of that, she was crying for a minute.
I wasn't crying. I was speechless.
It's okay to be in denial. It's okay. It's okay to cry.
All right, let's
God,
not push her too much.
I will kick you in the nads later.
I like the vibe. It's very
Old married couple.
yes.
And people say we're not good for each other.
I mean, if you're in a relationship and you have this kind of relationship, right? And you're having fun, you can tease each other, you can, as they say, talk shit to each other, but in a way that's not going to hurt each other's feelings or cause an argument or a fight, right? If you can do all of that, that's like the perfect relationship in my eyes. The fact that you can still be lovers and friends at the same time. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you're basically with your best friend. That's the
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of people fail to realize that they I feel like people nowadays, you have to be serious and not joke around and stuff like that, when it shouldn't be like that. Relationships should be about having fun, of course, caring for each other, loving each other, but at the end of the day, what's more important is the loyalty, the friendship, right? And just having fun with each other.
And again, well, you mentioned loyalty as if that isn't serious.
I brought it up just because that's a key factor, right, in a relationship, and you don't see that a lot nowadays. It's very rare to see that nowadays. I'm very old fashioned when it comes to relationships.
Maybe ask your age, or is that off limits?
Huh?
Your age, is that off limits?
I am in my late 20s.
So 29?
Close, but no.
27?
Maybe not.
Let's.
All right, so we're gonna say 28, and we're gonna say that's canon until you tell us otherwise.
Yeah, in between. All I'm gonna say is between 26 and 29.
I am. Well, I'm 30, so I'm pretty late into this game.
Mm-hmm. See, I was raised by a single mother who taught me to respect everybody, right? Respect those who, or now I go by respect those who respect you.
Mm-hmm.
But growing up, no, go ahead.
For me, respect is earned, not given. I learned that after what I had to go through with my family.
Mm-hmm. And you know what they also say, right? Family or blood isn't binded by family, and
well,
it's interesting that. Go ahead.
The whole adage of blood is thicker than water, that's actually just the shortened version of it. The actual version goes the blood of the, I think it's the blood of the womb. No, I know that it's like something of blood is thicker than the water of the womb.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like trying to remember the full thing, but I just can't remember it.
Yeah, I think I said that wrong. Family isn't binded by blood is what I meant to say. I said it the other way. But yeah, you know, I found that out with family, you know, issues and stuff like that. Because you can meet someone, you can have a best friend for years and years and consider them family, right? So like I was saying, it's interesting that you brought that phrase up because that's another phrase that a lot of people use is that family isn't binded by blood. And I feel like that is, true, right? You can, just because somebody's a family member doesn't mean you have to, treat them like family or, or something, right? But yeah.
So, what kind of games do you enjoy playing?
Oh, I enjoy anything that catches my attention. For one, MMORPGs, first-person shooters, strategy games. Really anything that catches my attention. Could be
I pretty much gave up MMOs after high school. Like, I don't know why. I guess I just got tired of grinding in Warframe for like 4,000 hours.
Yeah, Warframe is one of those very grindy games that gets you burned out really, really quick. It's always good to take breaks when it comes to a very grindy game because you don't want to burn yourself out and ruin the game for yourself. Am I also allowed to ask you guys questions or?
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay, awesome. So I got a question.
Are you wondering why I don't have skin?
No, no.
You can ask.
Okay, then.
It's not like something embarrassing. It's not like I got fucking my skin flayed off in some accident.
Okay, I guess you want to talk about it. Let's talk about it. What's going on with your skin?
I'm an Knuckle V, so I have no skin, just by default.
Okay.
Knuckle V are Irish demons.
And Scottish. I'll take.
Irish demons that hunt
and
down
Scottish.
that hunt down those of ill faith to devour their souls. They can't cross bodies of fresh water, however, because I don't know.
All lies.
Okay. So if I was in the middle of fresh water, you wouldn't be able to get me.
I take freshwater showers all the time.
Okay. Okay. But question for both of you, of course. What got you into VTubing?
Well, for me, it was a complete accident. I had someone draw me as an anime character, and another friend of mine looked at it and went, "That would make a great VTuber." I'm like, "What?" And that's pretty much it. I went into VTubing completely blind, didn't know anyone, and when I was like a really small VTuber, I happened to catch the attention of one of the biggest VTubers on the scene, the VTubing Grandpa, and now look where I am. I'm like, holy shit!
Okay.
So that's how I got into VTubing.
Good. How about our no skin friend over here?
He goes by Grim.
I know. I was just teasing him. Sorry, Grim. How about yourself?
I mean, it's okay.
Sorry.
I think I'm trying to trace back how I got Hololive clips recommended to me. I think it dates all the way back to like watching a YouTuber named Remy. And he's done a lot of stuff with VTubers, but way before that, it was just like a small clip involving Project Melody. And I think that might have been my very first contact with VTubers.
Okay. All
right. But yeah, at some point, Hololive clips got recommended to me, and I was kind of interested, but not too much because, like, there's a reason why I don't listen to or watch dubs, or subs. I mean, and it's because I can't read for shit. But then very quickly, I discovered Pikami from Voms, who speaks almost complete fluent English. And very quickly after that, I discovered, wait, Hollow EN just debuted a week ago? And that was my beginning.
Okay.
Now he keeps trying to get into Hollow Stars, and I worry for him sometimes.
Might end up getting may need to start an intervention, as they call it.
It's mainly just I worry that like he'll get too big and then he won't be able to stay in contact with me or Lulu, and that's what makes me the saddest about it.
Lies. I would willingly decline if it meant not spending enough time with you.
Oh. Stop it, guys. Get a room.
But she likes it when people watch.
Hey, yo.
I'm an exhibitionist.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, remember what she mentioned before stream about like 27 times in front of a camera?
Like I wasn't joking. I was at a resort with my ex at the time, and we did it. We did it in a hot tub 27 times in front of a security camera.
Oh, okay.
I found out very quickly from through him that I have quite the libido.
Okay, awesome.
But...
That's clearly uncomfortable. Fuck.
Oh, maybe later. It's more. I think it's not really uncomfortable. More that he's surprised that someone like me has such a high libido.
It's almost comical, the kind of shit she does.
I mean, I've been to 3 kink dungeons.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was alluding to.
And let's not forget what one of my old doms used to do.
Hey, yo.
I had arrows fired at me, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah, come again?
Blunt-tipped arrows. Probably from a bow with a low draw strength.
Oh no, it was just that the arrows had little chalk tips at the end, so people could see where you were hit. Oh, when I was off the rack, it was funny. At that time, my dom accidentally missed, and instead of getting the small of this other person's back, he accidentally fired it up their ass, and I'm like, oh god. Well, at least the sub was enjoying it, I think.
Must have been pretty loose.
Well, I mean, if I could fit my whole fist in there.
Damn.
I'm so glad I did not take a sip of water because I was about to. I was ready. I was ready to. Oh man. So glad that I did not.
Yeah, that would have hurt.
Oh, there would have been a whole mess on my setup here.
That would have been great stream material. That would have been a good clip.
Right. But yeah. Another question for y'all. What, if you guys don't mind, what got you guys into streaming?
I just thought I wanted to do something that would help me earn a little bit of extra money and help me boost my confidence a bit. And
I just thought it would be fun.
And well, it certainly helped me with my piss poor confidence, even though I still don't think I'm deserving of it, all the fame I've gotten.
Mm-hmm.
One day you will.
Oh, look at that! Thank you, Max, for contributing towards the special redeem for Lulu. Here we go. Chat's gonna start a riot because I said I don't deserve the fame I got. I don't. I mean, I go on these like mental health breaks way too often. I don't work hard enough as a streamer. And yet here you all are giving me all this support and admiration.
By comparison, what she considers not working hard enough is sitting at her computer for 6 hours a day without rest.
12 hours, actually.
Never mind. So, just in case you're wondering if she really doesn't work hard. Like, honestly, sometimes I feel like her dad. Just like basically saying, no, you're like, no more computer for today. You're gonna lie down.
But I've got work to do.
I don't care about your computer games. You gotta get rest.
Like, especially with my blood condition, everyone's all like, you gotta lie down before you kill yourself. And I'm like, but I've got work to do. I'm not working hard enough.
Mm-hmm.
I learned that from my mum.
Right.
She would go to work in excruciating pain, and even the slightest bit of sickness, she would still go to work. So I learned, if you can still move, you can still work.
Yeah, and I had to explain to her that painkillers are not a substitute for medicine.
Well, I mean, painkillers are a medication. Oh boy. I think I broke Grim.
I'm playing Darktide.
Ah. Yeah. He because of the fact that he's also on the spectrum, he does have the attention span of a squirrel.
What does that give you the attention span of?
Try me, bitch.
Okay, I need one of those bells, right? Like at a boxing, match or wrestling match, I need one of those bells. I feel like you guys are gonna start throwing houses. Where's that bell at?
Oh, don't worry. I mean, Grim here is one of only 2 people that have managed to topple me. I just don't like having my power taken away from me when I'm on stream. There's a difference.
Understandable. Don't mind me.
Yeah.
I'll just referee this match.
Just save all that stuff for the bedroom, sweetie.
Yeah, she prefers her cummies off stream.
No.
She explained to me earlier this day that word makes her always.
You can hear the blush. Look at that. You can hear it.
Oh.
You can hear that. Look.
I'm developing a repertoire of words that I know that I can get her with. Some of them she's gotten resistant to, but others.
Yeah, it used to be that Mommy Dearest would make me squeal in like embarrassment, but that doesn't do it anymore.
Okay.
No, I love being called Mommy Dearest. Lets me know everyone's being a good child. And there's the blush. I've done
No,
I've done my job.
No. That was just a chuckle because I thought it was funny, but no, nothing phases me.
Are you sure about that? Are you so confident in yourself?
No, doesn't do anything to me.
I think the worst it's doing is just making him laugh, honey.
Yeah, it's just gonna make me laugh. I mean, yes, there is a way I'll admit, there is a way to make me blush and stuff like that, but it's very hard.
I could make something else very hard, but I'm not right. I'm not there.
You know exactly what you signed up for.
Uh,
I did.
no.
I did say that I do flirt a lot, so.
Mm-hmm. Oh no. I like those vibe. It's very fun.
As I always say, what was it? I cuss like a sailor and flirt like a whore. There we go.
Okay.
So go on ahead, my dear. Spread me around like yesterday's whore. At least then people will. Oh, hello, Bud Tumble. Thank you very much for returning.
So
people
I
calling me
don't think we ever got this question really answered, and that is, what are like preferred games of yours? Like any specifics?
No, honestly, just depends on the mood, really. Honestly, I can play an MMO game all day, every day, and not touch any other game, right? Or maybe the next day, right? I wake up and I'm in the mood for Call of Duty, and I can play Call of Duty all day, every day for like another week straight, and not touch a single other game, right?
Do you like have any particular favorites out of everything you've ever played?
It would have to be the Black Desert MMO game that I'm currently playing.
Interesting.
Excuse me.
Oh, you're okay. Yeah, I mean, with Black Desert, it's this huge.
Nice try,
sorry,
Bud Tumble.
Sorry, yeah, I saw that. It distracted me for a second. But for example, Black Desert, right? It's this huge, gorgeous MMORPG game, and there's always something to do there, right? Whether it's grinding, if you don't want to grind, if you want to PvP, right? There's that option. There's PvE. Well, I mean, I guess that would fall in the same. Actually, no. It would fall in the same category as grinding. There's PvE. There's PvP. There's what we call life skilling, which is just, cooking, right? If you want to cook all day, every day, then there's that option. If you want to go out and hunt, right? Hunting, there's that option. The game also has this really, well, I shouldn't say complex, but it could be a little bit complicated if you're new to it. But ocean content, there's a lot of ocean content with that game. So there's a lot of things to do in that game. And honestly, for right now at the moment, would have to be that game. That is currently my favorite, just because it's hard to get bored with that game because there's so much to do in that game, right?
Just thought I'd change over to my alt outfit.
Yeah, it gets worse.
I was gonna say I like the fit, but okay.
It just teeters on TOS.
I like the jacket.
Thank
you.
you.
Again, TOS is very vague at times.
I like the leather jacket. I also have a leather jacket of my own in real life, of course.
Let's see, what else is there?
There's something I can't take my eyes off, and it's been bothering me just because I think it's funny. But do you mind activating your windows, please?
I'm not going to pay money to fucking do that.
Well, a little technical thing here. If you had a copy of the previous window, you can upgrade for free. So if you own an OS, right, operating system, with an account and stuff like that under your name, and they give you the option to upgrade to a new OS if your computer, sorry, I was gonna say laptop for some reason, if your computer is compatible with it, then you can upgrade for free. All you have to do is just call customer service. So I mean, if you like, you can call customer service and see if you qualify for that. But yeah, it's a little. I thought it was funny.
I never paid for this. I got it with my computer.
Exactly. Then you can already upgrade for free.
I'll have to see if my friend has the thing then, because I bought the computer off of him.
Ah, okay.
Anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, she's not wearing any clothes right now.
Actually, surprisingly, I am.
Oh really? You're actually streaming with clothes this time.
Wait, what? Wait, hey yo. Wait, hold on.
Oh come on! After all she's told you about her sex life, are you really surprised that she's a nudist?
Yes.
This girl is full of surprises.
Oh, there she goes. She's blushing.
Nope. The fact is that I am going to have to hide my nudist tendencies when I go over to visit Grim next year.
I mean, are you gonna have to hide it? Because we all know you like to be seen.
I don't think your mother would appreciate seeing me naked, though.
Fair.
If we were in a hotel, that'd be different, but yeah.
Hey yo.
But yeah, this year Lulu's coming to see me for my birthday, so that's something. Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Sounds like fun. It's always fun to meet someone for the first time in real life.
His proposal card also arrived today, so I'm happy.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it's a little gold-plated Pokemon card. It's yeah, it says together forever like Pikachu and Eevee.
That's cute. Okay, yeah.
Oh, thank you very much, QPD. Thank you very much for the for becoming a beloved estate guest. I hope you enjoy your stay here at the Hayami estate. Please be aware that the buffet tables are located in the dining hall, and don't get Grim mad because he might punish you later. Alright, back to the show. Don't worry, when I actually get more people, like, in the chat or following me, I'm not gonna do the whole long-winded spiel. Right now, though, I can because I don't have that many people following me.
Oh, so you admit that you are gonna grow?
Maybe.
So by sounds of it, Ty, you do sound like you have relationship experience, right?
Yes.
Do you have any advice?
This is
just for the general audience.
This is Grim's first relationship, by the way.
Oh, okay. Well,
somehow I hit the jackpot with a tomboy mommy GF who is incredibly kinky.
well, congratulations on that. The best advice I can give you: just be honest. Communication is key. Always remember that. And just have fun, right? Be respectful, of course. You know that. Everybody knows that. And do everything in your power to be that protector for them.
I try my best to like repay both Grim and Lulu for what they've given me, but it's like, as I said in the poem I sent to you, all you give me in return is patience, and I'm just like, I'm not used to this.
You will be.
I mean, for Cripe's sake, every time I would do the same for him, I would just be met with, okay, so when are you gonna do this? It was always when. And then whenever I was, like, unable to get out of bed, it was just, why can't you do anything? So yeah, again, let's hop off that subject, because
And meanwhile, when she does repay me, it's usually through very interesting means, such as commissioning hentai of us.
Yep.
Granted, it's not always not safe for work, but sometimes it is. And I've just learned to accept it.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, you still there?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm still here. Yeah, I'm still here. Sorry. So I was just
Having a drink?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hydrate or dihydrate, as they say.
Oh yeah, I wasn't bad with drinking water, but it came to a point where I kind of just lowered my intake of water, so I ended up buying this I don't even know how many
So,
liters.
yeah, I'm pretty bad. I only have... Oh, hello, Niall! Thank you very much for popping by. Yes, it's great to see you. Niall's a fellow, lewd tuber.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Yes, he's a fae. I think, yeah, he's a fawn.
Fanboy?
No. Fawn. They're also Celtic folklore, but essentially they're the sea lie equivalent of a satyr.
I don't know. All I heard was YouTuber and Faye, so I'm like, oh, gotta be fanboy.
Fawn? You said fawn as in the I believe fawn is a bird, right?
No,
Or something.
fawn is a deer.
Ah, yes. Sorry, I don't know why I said bird. Sorry. Yeah, that. I was picturing it in my head, and for some reason, bird came up. My apologies. Yes.
I have to wonder where that association came from.
I am. Yes.
I used to read up a lot about folklore in high school, so I know a fair bit. It's where I first learned about, like, the sea lie and unsea lie court of the Celtic mythology. And yeah, Nuckelavee are part of the unsea lie court, which are like the dark equivalent to the sea lie.
Okay.
Essentially, if you, yeah, the Nuckelavee are said to be bringers of misfortune and death to those who.
I mean, it's kind of a necessity for me to live, but okay.
Well, according to the legends, Nuckelavee. According to the legends of the Nuckelavee, they are servants to the horsemen of death, pestilence, not death. Pestilence.
Pestilence? Okay, first and foremost, pestilence isn't real, it's conquest. Read the Bible. You see, I'm a water demon and I've read the Bible. Secondly, it would be more accurate to be famine than anything else.
There we go. Just seeing... Oh! Yep, so someone on Facebook is checking out the stream. Thank you very much. This is a bit of a first for me.
She completely ignored what I just said, didn't she? Alright, yeah, I need to douse this bitch in holy water.
So, as with what I was saying before, this is according to what I've read, okay, Grim? Yeah, they're servants to the horsemen of pestilence, and so they would bring sickness and famine to those who would see them.
Yes, famine.
Well,
pestilence.
while also devouring the souls of the firstborn children, to those of ill faith. And finding those of ill faith at crossroads to then chase them down up until their dying day. Of course, the legend goes they cannot cross a body of fresh water, for that is a body of purity, and thus they cannot tread. Because Nakalavi are creatures of the ocean, which is waters of impurity. Because that is where most of the dead, where a lot of dead people are.
Well, I am from the, not really from the ocean. I'm a land dweller, but my family is from the ocean. So that much is actually true, but... And I guess the famine part is also true. Pestilence just naturally comes with famine, though. Weak immune systems are a common symptom of malnutrition.
But I mean, hunting down those of ill faith, you want to hunt down my horrible ex so damn badly.
I mean, anyone would want to. It has nothing to do with me being a Knuckle-V.
I'd say ill faith. Oh wait, no, he's an ex-Catholic. Never mind. Maybe you should go get some sleep, honey, since you are sick.
Maybe. Anyways, Ty, I have to ask. I'm assuming that you have done collaborations before.
No, I haven't, unfortunately. I really want to. But it's very hard for me to stream other games, just because I live in an area where I don't have the best internet speed. So I'm limited to what I can play, right? But that's why I'm expanding to my YouTube channel, so I can play other games and focus on other games that I want to play that I can't play on stream, right? But I really want to collaborate with other people. I want to meet, other VTubers, and
I'm always available.
Awesome. Hey, awesome. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, whenever both of us have some time, get together and set something up. But yeah, it's
the internet problem. I mean, there's turn-based games, things like Songs of Conquest and 5D chess.
I haven't heard of those games, but yeah, something heavy like Call of Duty or something that's very ping heavy, right? I won't be able to do. I tried to stream Call of Duty one time and I couldn't play more than 2 minutes. It was very horrible. I had to end stream. It was towards the end of my stream when I decided to switch games. But yeah, it sucks, but I'm so used to it just because I've had the same internet speed for a very long time. Sorry, I was reading chat. On a system, it's not my PC. It's funny because how with streamers they have their
it's not
very powerful setup, right?
It's not the PC itself, it's the internet.
Yeah, it's my internet connection. I have a very powerful PC sitting in front of me, and it's just my internet connection. I mean, I'll tell you guys my internet speed. I'm capped out at 20 download and 1.8 upload. So Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. It's okay. They misheard, but it's okay. But yeah, so I'm capped out at 20 download and 1.8 upload. So it's horrible, right? So if I want to download a game that's more than 100 gigs, for example, like Call of Duty or GTA 5, I would have to wait till I'm done for the night and I'm ready to go to bed so I can download it. And by the time I wake up the next day, it's done. It takes me about, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes to download 5 gigabytes, which is very sad, but it is what it is. You know,
I'm
I'm
guessing
still,
a rural area.
no, um, I'm near, I'm near the city, but the area that I live in, right? Because when it comes to, I'm sorry, say again.
Suburban.
Maybe.
Like a fiber connection.
What happened?
A fiber connection.
No, we don't have fiber. Well, at least in my area, right? But there could be an area next to me that does. So I don't know how much you guys know about networking, but when it comes to like networking, right, internet and anything related to networking, at least in my area, with the internet speed, all the cables are underground, right? So if an area, for example, my area, they wanted to, out of the blue, right, being generous, they wanted to upgrade, they would have to remove everything from the underground, all the underground cables, and replace them, right? So the area that I live in is just very old, and they never bothered replacing it, right?
Yeah.
So and it sucks because I'm only
means that moving is
yes, and it's funny that you bring that up because I was about to say that. I am forced to move out of my location if I want higher speed, right? And I mean, you can ask me the question of, well, why not, move to a different provider? I wish I could, but honestly,
I know a thing or two about American providers.
Yeah, my area is locked with one provider, so I am forced to move out of the area into a new area, of course, and either stick with the same provider with higher speeds or move to a different provider with higher speeds, right? So regardless, I'm forced to move out, which is unfortunate, but
sounds like it's for the best.
Yeah, I mean that's my plans. Those are my plans.
I cannot live without high-speed porn.
Have you tried VR? That's very popular amongst people.
That just makes you look very lonely.
I mean, there's the what is it? The 360 view thing. But anyways, yeah. So it's unfortunate that I'm being forced to move out of this area if I want higher or faster internet speed. It's okay though. I'm still happy with what I got. I'm always grateful with what I get, even if it's not the best, so it's all good.
So what are your ambitions doing this? Is it just going to be a hobby? Do you plan on getting like a rigged model at some point? By the way, did you make your model?
Did I draw it?
Yeah.
No. I actually won a giveaway on Twitter, and the artist, when it was time to pick the winner, the artist reached out to me and said, "Hey, you won the giveaway," and I completely forgot about it. And Twitter, when it comes to being a VTuber or a PNG VTuber, you get flooded with bots.
Yeah.
And I completely forgot about the giveaway, and I thought it was a bot. and I went to the profile and all, they were legit, and we spoke from there. And such a sweetheart. She worked so hard for the model. She just told me what I wanted. If I had any references, she drew it, and everything. And I'm very, very happy and grateful
By the
for
way, do
it.
you have any lore?
No, I know that's a huge thing.
Well, not really. I do and don't have lore. It's more like family history lore.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's always entertaining to hear that your family house was crushed by a battle cruiser.
Right.
Me,
German battle
however,
cruiser just fell on the front lawn.
I've got like quite the lore.
Okay. Well, we'll love to hear it if that's okay.
Essentially,
Quite
essentially I rose to godhood after killing the previous corrupt god, and basically now I'm mother to all, and it's mother to all multiverses, essentially, in my multiverse anyways. One of my
Hold on. Isn't the concept of the multiverse supposed to be all encompassing? How can you have multiple multiverses?
there's actually many different ways to do that sort of thing. I mean, there's the Marvel multiverse, DC multiverse, that sort of thing.
They did have it's funny because they did have a little crossover type thing in the past.
Ah, yes, the Amalgam comics. Dark Claw is such a the way they the way they made those comics was absolutely amazing. I hope they make an animated series with the Amalgam comics, or even a movie. Let's just hope though they don't fuck it up. Please.
Right.
They will.
Please.
Well, I mean,
don't.
if it's live action, yes. If it's animated, possibly no, because a lot of the animated movies, when it comes to Marvel and DC, especially DC, are very, very good. So
Yeah.
Have you seen recent Marvel
animated or live action?
live action? I mean,
Yeah, we're talking about
yes.
we're talking about the animated. Because the
forgive me, I'm
animated
still playing Dark Tide.
the
No,
animated
no, you're okay.
the animated side is always a lot better than the live action.
See, I can see why people get upset with live action DC Marvel movies, but I'm the type of person. Yes, I grew up watching, DC Marvel. I ended up, reading some comic books. But as long as the action is good, for me at least, in my opinion, as long as the action is good, that's all I care. Right?
I just appreciate animation, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Like, for example, the new Batman movie that came out, right? I was very scared for that movie, right? Especially for the actor. But man, that movie was, in my opinion, 10 out of 10. Right? Maybe so. I know some other people didn't like it. Some people did, but it had a lot of good action.
My father was a gamer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to do the Heath Ledger thing.
You want to know how I got these scars? That's all I know.
Want to know how I got this KDR?
No.
Grim.
My
no.
father was a gamer. And one night he comes up from the basement particularly tilted.
Grim,
and mom said, if you don't like that game, why do you keep playing it? Now, Dad didn't like that. Not one bit. So he says the gamer word.
Oh, damn it, Grim.
I don't care if I'm cringe. The difference between base and cringe is self-awareness.
Oh, I actually have to end this a bit early because I have my cleaner coming soon. I'm really sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay. Hey, I'm having a blast.
One moment.
Yep.
Oh, no, I was talking to the person at the door.
But, yeah, I mean, I had a blast. I guess you can say this was my first official, I guess, collab.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoyed it. Was a little bit nervous in the beginning, but it went away. But other than that, I mean, excellent vibes. I love this. So much fun.
Felicity is surprisingly approachable, honestly. I mean, we first met because I offered to collab.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. he just popped up in my DMs and he was very shy at first.
I mean, I've had a few scathing remarks.
Yeah, I believe before I found out about the about this series podcast type thing,
Mm-hmm.
I would reach out to you and on Twitter, and we would talk, and it was a good time. And when I found out about that, I was like, oh, I'm interested. I want to be part of that too. And here we are. And I mean, honestly, 10 out of 10. I such a blast. I love the vibes. Honestly, I would recommend it to anybody. But, yeah.
Well, I advertised this on Twitter, so if you want to share it when this stream ends, go on ahead. And it's gonna be uploaded onto YouTube as well, so there's a record of it there for anyone who wants to watch it there. Yeah. Let's see, who are we to raid out to today?
Alright, I'm going to bed.
Alright, nice meeting you.
Sleep well, honey.
It has been a pleasure.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. Let me just see who it is.
Of course. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah, you're just gonna hear that in the background because my cleaner arrived early.
It's all good. No worries.
Okay, so let's see. Here we go. Rating. All right. We'll be raiding out to my good friend Red Whooper. He is an absolute sweetheart. When you go in, make sure to state Hayami raid so that he knows that where you came from. And thank you again, Ty, for joining in today. It was an absolute peach to chat with you.
Of course, I appreciate it. Honestly, I had a blast. So, again, thank you so much for having me.
Well, until next time, arigatou gozaimashita, mina, go shoujin-sama, and everyone in between. I hope you all enjoy your time of day, and until next time, abayo ne!